this ClickFunnels tutorial, I will show you how to add sales notifications to your funnels that usually look like small pop-ups and show recent sign-ups or purchases. This is a powerful social proof tool that helps motivate visitors on your funnel pages to take action, and you should definitely use it on your funnels. To create sales pop-up notifications like this in ClickFunnels, we will need to use a feature called conversion boosters. If you don't have this feature added to your dashboard yet, you don't see it on the left here, click Add Apps, search for conversion boosters, and then click on the card to add this feature to your dashboard. Then we can start creating our first sales pop-up, which ClickFunnels calls conversion boosters. Give it a name and click Next Step. On this page we have different settings that will define how our sales pop-ups will look like, what they show, and so on. Let's start by defining the look of the pop-up. Click Edit, and this will open a page with the design and display settings for this sales pop-up. First you can update the name, then select what kind of theme you want to use, if you want to have rounded corners or square. You can change the message that will be visible in the pop-up, add some image, then you can go through the settings here and decide which events you want to show. Next we have the design settings. You can select the position, right or left, how the pop-up will look on mobile devices. I will select the small size, and the position on mobile devices. Then you can select a primary color from the default colors here, or you can enter the hex code of the color that you want to use. Next we have timing rules. Here you can decide how many seconds you want to wait before starting displaying the booster, how many seconds you want each message to be displayed, and the delay between the messages. Then you can select different display rules that make sense to you. And last but not least, we have capture settings and display settings. Capture settings defined on which pages you want to track the events that will be displayed in the pop-up. And display settings define on which pages the conversion booster pop-up will be shown. If you want to track all pages or if you want to show pop-ups on all the pages, just leave this toggle on like we have it now. And if you want to track specific pages or only show the sales pop-ups on the specific pages, you will need to enter the pages here. It's the same principle for both capture settings and display settings, and you see the examples here. If you want to track exact page, you enter it in this format. And then you either enter the page URL or select the page from the drop-down here. If you want to track all blog pages, for example, you enter it in the format that is shown here. If you want to track all product pages, you enter it this way. And the same applies to display settings. I will just toggle it on, and then we can update the settings. Now we are back to the conversion booster page, and the settings that you see here, display and tracking and booster settings, are the same settings that we just went through. So you can either access them from here, and then click Edit, or just click Edit button, and then you will see all the settings on the same page. We also have a preview section here, so you can see how the pop-up will look on the page, and the section with the recent activity that shows the actions that were captured on the pages and that will be shown in the sales pop-ups. Now let's test the sales pop-ups in ClickFunnels. I will open one of the funnels that I have, and we should see the sales pop-up there. And after a few seconds that we set up in the settings, the pop-up appeared. By the way, that's the page where you can grab our free funnel launch checklist that will help you to launch your next funnel without any tech issues. You can find a link to it in the description of the video. And just like that, you will have social proof pop-ups showing up on your ClickFunnels funnels to help you build trust and encourage action. Well, it's nice that ClickFunnels has this feature built in. Right now, it still has a few disadvantages that, of course, may be fixed in the future. First of all, it has limited customization. There are only a few things that you can change to improve or change the look of the pop-up. Second, right now it only tracks sign-up and purchase action. And last but not least, the conversion boosters feature is only available on the Scale, Optimize and Dominate plan. Now, if you want more flexibility with the social proof pop-up on your funnels, you may consider an alternative, a tool called Proof. You can easily integrate it with your ClickFunnels account, and we have a tutorial that shows how to do it. You can check it out by clicking on the card here. In Proof, you can select from different goal categories like lead and purchase, schedule, subscribe, trial start, content view, and registration. You have more variations of the pop-up, You can show recent activity, a number of people who are currently on the page, total visitors or sign-ups over a period of time, and conversion cards with a call to action. Moreover, you can create multiple pop-up variations and distribute the traffic among them to see which variation performs better. You can even hold back some traffic and compare how your funnel performs without social proof notifications. Last but not least, if you're on the $97 ClickFunnels plan, using proof might actually be more cost-effective than upgrading to the $197 plan, the lowest ClickFunnels plan that includes conversion boosters. It really comes down to your traffic volume, since proof's price increases with the number of visitors your funnel gets. If you want to give proof a try, use the link in the description to start a free 14-day trial. That's it for today. Now you know 2 ways how you can add social proof pop-ups to your funnels in ClickFunnels, either by using the built-in feature conversion boosters or by using a third-party tool called Proof. If this tutorial was helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to not miss our future videos.